Brazil are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this...
Iniesta! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come on. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Bale. Now it's Isco. A probing pass. And this is Bale. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Tries a shot! It's a good-looking delivery. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now. Bale. Now it's Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! Cleared away. Pass somewhat off target. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run. Casillas claims comfortably. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Dink through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri. And it's Celik. Oh, good read. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look up and drives it forward. Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Villa. Isco. And here's Bale. Iniesta. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Del Piero. Great vision. Lovely. Now there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his...
Del Piero! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Isco. Isco tries making a foray down the right. And here's Ronaldinho. Fired. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So we've reached the hour mark. This is Zico. And the finish! And it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21, Neymar. Camisa 24, camisa
It's a
22,
sharp pass.
camisa 4, camisa
And
17.
it's Pedri.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's there to belt it away. And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pele. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Villa. David Villa. Oh, this is a terrific run.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer with the clearance. Now it's Pele. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ronaldinho. And this is Bale. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for options for movement. And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Villa really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Teremos uma substituição.
Leeds choosing to make the first change. Oh, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini can get it clear. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Takes a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Villa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Musiala just eases him off the ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Here's
acréscimo.
Musiala.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam. Neymar. Rijkaard clears it away. He's gone for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Gerrard. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the crossfield ball. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Basten might just make this. Now it's Weghorst. Pull it. He's tried one! Oh, nearly. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Weghorst. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Cannavaro. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Takes the shot! He's got away with one there. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Zico. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Weghorst. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's nice. Serginho. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Weghorst really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Oh, important interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! And he's there to belt it away. Pull it. Now it's Weghorst. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. And it's Serginho. Ambitious ball here. Ball played through for the wide man. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi gets a foot in here. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Van Basten. Beckham gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Pass somewhat off target. Serginho, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great position.
Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Van Basten. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, what? And the shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Serginho. Oh, that's delightful. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
Oh, they could be caught out here! It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Buffon getting this one clear. 60 minutes played. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar, plenty to aim. He's having a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
changement.
And he's managed to gift it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Drogba receives it in a wide position, and it's Cannavaro. Chance for Beckenbauer. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten charging forward, the ball at his feet. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Now it's Drogba. Played out wide. Cannavaro. And that has been cleared.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Azar. That has not gone well. That's a sharp pass.
Strasbourg really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Big chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. That's really well cleared. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Can he get it through? It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Il y aura 2
ball.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Puskás. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckenbauer. And this is Drogba. Deftly out wide. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Pelé. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lam. And it's Messi. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, super decent chance! Baron. Kaká. Great vision. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Iniesta. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he welcomes it in. He's through. Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Zico. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Now Varane. Rijkaard. And it's Kaká. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Zico. Veron pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Veron. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kaká.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Zico, he's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great ball, and he's in here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Neymar. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Pretty robust defending.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. And now the breakaway. Messi looking to get on the end of this. They get a throw in.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Kaká. And he's heaved it away. And this is Del Piero. And he's on his Del Piero! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say...
And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Rijkaard. And this is Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him, looking for options for movement. Probing pass. Maldini calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Del Piero! Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. Baron. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bebeto. He's having a go. And he's following up. Goal! Poland! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Messi, looking to play. And the shot! And what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? And another try! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square! matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 24. Camisa 21.
Mbappe.
Neymar. Camisa 22.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Camisa 17.
Buffon is there to clear.
Camisa 13. Camisa
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. So much time. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Back into the middle. Oh, really cute. What a lovely... Neymar! Played out wide. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Vardy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's super. And a chance! And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It'll be a throw-in. Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Pass is just off target. Baresi gets it clear. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice looking ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. That is good alertness. And it's Davids. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Chance! In he goes again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever...
Del Piero! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now, this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball over the top. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. Zico! Goal! Brazil! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's a dangerous ball. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Fired deep towards the back post. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. Messi. Oh, well played. That's Valverde. And it's made its way to him. Played down the flank. Messi has it out wide and in space. Danger averted for now. Might be danger here. Oh, good-looking ball. James. That is a great pick out. Now it's Haaland. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, decent chance! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Valverde, Batistuta. This might spell danger. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No luck with that dink over the top. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
James. Oh, easy pickings there. Zico. Del Piero. Del Piero! And that has been clubbed away. It's Iniesta! Off the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruben Neves concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been
That
indicated.
comes as a mighty relief. We are into overtime. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Neymar. And the finish! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 24, Alessandro Del Piero.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity.
Del Piero! And it's come back out to him. No, not the best of headers. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Piqué. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Gullit. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe. Well, that's well spotted. Makaleli. Shifted upfield. It's a sharp pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Iniesta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aims beyond the shapes to shoot! Milan. And Iniesta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Maldini. Good read, needed to be. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he shoots! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan looking to pass their way through, and it's Gullit. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Gullit. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Iniesta running with the ball. Iniesta not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Piqué.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Iniesta! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kante gets good distance on it. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham makes the interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baresi. Makalele with the slide tackle there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram. Cruyff. Lahm.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's Makalele. Crunching tackle. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now he's got space here. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, there's a probing ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. And he's there to make the challenge. And the through ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Makalele. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Just about within shooting range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their second corner now. No, he's managed to misplace that. Makalele gets a good foot in there. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Mbappe, Hullet, the shot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That is good alertness. And it's Hullet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better. Oh, they could be caught out here! Cannavaro. There's the crossfield ball. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a smartly directed ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Makaleli. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Picked out and Cruyff! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Iniesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer has got himself a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 19, Iniesta.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
El dorsal 10.
Has a look and plays it forward.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9.
Now it's Pele.
El dorsal 17,
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Pele. Stood up well to him there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini clears. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. And this is Neymar, just the goalkeeper to beat. Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Played back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Scholes. Now it's Odegaard. Tries to pass. Oh, shoot! Oh, taken with style!
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Looking for a runner. Some resolute defending there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Maldini. It's Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Makaleli. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can...
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lam. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Maradona has it out wide and in space. And now they can clear their lines. Played it again. He rises! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
No, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Thuram is there and he can pick it up. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Still goalless. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Makaleli. And it's Bellingham. Back into the middle. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, they've got it again. Villarreal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
It's bounced back off the post. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that looks a cracking ball. DiMarco. Oh, super ball. Gives it back. Over to the left. Now it's DiMarco. Flings in across. And it's hoisted clear. Cannavaro. DiMarco. It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. Here's Makaleli. Nicely spread. And it's DiMarco. And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! That was mighty close. DiMarco. Played out towards the right wing. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vitinha. But it's Thuram. Now he's off and running. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Lam. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's DiMarco. Takes aim and crosses. Keeper's dealt with that.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Vieira. Neymar. Hullet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to get it clear. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 21, el dorsal
Nicely shaped
32,
ball.
el
You can
dorsal
never be short of
22,
runners into space,
será
as long as the
sustituido
space
por
left behind
el dorsal
is filled.
20, Villa, el dorsal 9.
Well, that defending
Owen,
is
el dorsal
unapologetically
18,
persistent. It's almost personal.
El
And it
dorsal
had to be.
17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cannavaro with the clearance. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has not gone well. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Villarreal are down to 10 men. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries a deft little ball. Owen is flagged offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good foot in there. Over to the other side. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Lahm, oh, this is a very good run.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, cracking ball. Can he get on the end? Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Gullit gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. Oh, what a mistake! And reclaimed it in a trice. He has a look up. Iniesta. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. Turan. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Knocks it into space. Gullit tries looking up for options on the left. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Makaleli.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Messi. Kimmich. Now it's Messi.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Gullit, can he finish? Barella gets rid without sophistication. Maldini. Iniesta. Barcelona finding their passes. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Makaleli. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer, 30 minutes gone. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe!
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Maldini. No way through. He has found the way through. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's with the keeper. Makaleli. And he's gone searching crossfield. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Iniesta. Great vision. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Beckenbauer has created one goal already. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Iniesta, that's a sharp pass. Out to the right, Neymar takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. Barella, and that has put paid to that. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Piqué. And it's Neymar. It's a loose ball. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. Makaleli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Mbappe. So we've reached the hour mark.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change. That's great positioning, so good from him.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal
Whatever
21.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Driving forward, spread out to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Kane. Now this could be a chase. Had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Delivers the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Neymar! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's being shifted off it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pele. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! In for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Clipped into space. And that has been cleared.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Luis Suarez. Good ball, good... And the shot! A whisker away from making it 4. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Fernandez. Iniesta has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
En el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. Neymar. El dorsal 22. Iniesta.
Oh, some tackle that.
Por el
Kimmich
dorsal
goes
14.
steaming
El
forward.
dorsal 11.
Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And this is Cruyff. Threads one in. Pele receives it in a wide position. And the shot! They've scored! performance! They are in complete charge! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Things
descuento.
looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking to play him in. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Makaleli played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Saliba has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Beckenbauer. Barella. Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good one, and he was quick to react. Not too much more here than Sig. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Luis Suarez voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pele tries to play it through, picks out chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Now it's Pele. He's found a way through. And it's Lam. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pele. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was...
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Alvarez in acres of space out wide. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Pele gets it away. Makaleli. Eder Militao makes the interception. Makaleli. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Lorenzo Insigne. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Makaleli opts for safety to Maldini, and it's Lam. Now he's got space here. Pele. Iniesta. Makaleli. with the slide tackle there. Oh, a delicate chip through, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Nistelrooy. Insigne. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Makaleli. Looking for options for movement. Alvarez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Great vision. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cannavaro. And it's Lam. Looking to play him in. Pele tries making a foray down the right.
Added time.
And this is Luis Suarez. Cherki. Now it's Alvarez. Lam with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lam has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. It'll be a throw-in. He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? Lam looking to run onto it. And it's Iniesta. Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Again, the flag's up. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. Given offside once more. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Iniesta. Played through into space. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And Cherki. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Lorenzo Insigne. Pass somewhat off target. Lorenzo Insigne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cherki. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 73
A momentary
minutes.
lapse mercilessly
Number
exploited.
9,
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
Substitution for Russia, number 10, Van Nistelrooy, number 18,
Barcelona
Alvarez.
perhaps contemplating their
Number
next change
24,
here.
Lorenzo Insigne, number
He's
11,
intervened well there.
Mohamed Salah,
Now who's going to be
Number
first to
4,
this?
Rijkaard,
Now there's a fun.
Coming on the
Luis
field,
Suarez!
number 9, Dybala, number 8, Raúl, number 22, Gordon, number 17, Wirtz.
It's a good ball out
Number
wide.
5,
Now it's
Felix
Wirtz.
Metscher. Substitutions taking place.
Makaleli. Seedorf. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's there to retrieve it. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Tries to pass it through. Will play through for the wide man. This looks promising. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. 5 minutes left on the clock. Thinks about the shot. Cruyff's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Raúl. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence. It's Luis Suarez! And that's definitely not his best. He's picked his way through. Played into the box. He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mbappe is onto this. Chance, surely! He's scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Luis Suarez claiming the match ball here, he was the difference.